Oh, we're not going to worry about that.
What a good team.
Oh, you do? Okay, hold on.
Don't worry about rules today.
There's no rules!
My name's Dan Haycook, and I'm the director of the production, The Dining Room, for the St. Johnsbury Players. Dining Room is a series of vignettes. It gives a brief glimpse into different people's lives and their relationships. So some are between a mother and daughter, and some are between an architect and his client, and it gives this overall picture of what the upper middle class dining room was and is, and how it's evolved over time, how it went from being this space of real importance and gathering, how that sort of faded over time and lost its value. Some of the scenes are very funny, some of them are really heartfelt, some of them are really heartbreaking. So it's a range of emotions and a wide variety of brief glimpses into different people's lives, all surrounding this one common space. One of the biggest challenges is that it's a cast of 6, 3 men and 3 women, and each of them plays multiple characters, anywhere between 8 and 11 different characters. So that can be kind of challenging. And going along with that, there's a lot of very quick technical changes, costumes and hair. So it's even though it's a small cast, it technically kind of is a large cast because they're playing so many different people. It's an actor show, so for me the focus has been working with my actors to make sure that they can make each of their characters distinct and giving them a real sense of relevance in the show, even though they only have a brief time to do it. I'm first and foremost an actor. That's where I feel most comfortable, and this is really an actor's show. So I felt as a director I would be able to do it the most justice. But the other thing is it's a show about relationships. There's at least one character throughout the entire production that every audience member should be able to connect with and either say, you know, oh, my grandmother was just like that, or I have a friend who acts just like that. So it's a show that people really have the ability to connect with in so many different levels. So that was really my attraction. I wanted to bring something to the St. Johnsbury Players that the audience could really get lost in and feel like they're part of the family almost. The actual room itself, I would say it's the one constant throughout the entire production. The dining room itself is the one constant throughout the entire production. All of the action takes place in this one specific room. But although that's the case, the room has a different meaning to everybody. To some, it's the most important room. To some, it's the room that makes them feel anxious. To some, it's the room that brings great memories, and to others, it's the room that brings back horrible memories. So it's kind of the driving force for the progression of each individual scene's plot, which I think is pretty cool to have the set really be a pivotal. It's the one commonality between each and every individual scene.